Programang ito ay rated SPG. Striktong patnubay at gabay ng magulang ang kailangan. Maaaring may masiselang tema, lengguwahe, karahasan, sexual, horror o droga na hindi angkop sa mga bata.
Ito po si Atty. Larry Gadon. Nananawagan ako sa inyo na magising na tayo. Hindi na tayo pwedeng ganito habang buhay. Alalahanin natin ang ating kinabukasan, ang kinabukasan ng ating mga anak, ang kinabukasan ng bansa. Kaya sa tunay na pagbabago, pumili ng bago, wag na bumoto ng mga luma, paulit-ulit. Sila na lang rin. Dapat yan isang termino lamang para magkaroon ng tunay na pagbabago. Kung walang bago, wala ring pagbabago.
Poverty remains one of the most pressing challenges facing the Philippines today. For millions of Filipinos, the daily struggle is not just about making a living, but about securing a future for their families. While government programs, economic reforms, and livelihood initiatives continue to evolve, the question remains, how can real and lasting change reach the communities that need it the most? Tonight on The Game Changer, we talk about the realities on the ground, the policies being crafted, and the solutions being proposed to help uplift the lives of Filipinos. Good evening, I'm Ox Ballado, and this is The Game Changer. Our guest tonight is a man who has long been part of the country's political conversations, known for his outspoken views and strong opinions on national issues. Today, he carries a responsibility that directly impacts millions of Filipinos, helping craft strategies to address poverty and improve opportunities for those who need it most. Please welcome the Presidential Advisor for Poverty Alleviation, Secretary Larry Gadon.
Yes. Yeah, good evening, and thank you for inviting me in this Game Changer show. Yeah, thank you.
Well, I'm so glad to have the Game Changer himself with me tonight. Thank you for joining us on the Game Changer. Okay. First things first, Sec, let's begin with your early years. Looking back at your childhood, what kind of environment shaped you growing up? And how did these experiences influence the person you would eventually become?
Well, I studied grade school in a public school in Rojas Oriental, Mindoro, and I studied high school in Far Eastern University.
FEU.
FEU. Alam mo yung FEU, yung high school doon is nasa tabing-tabi mismo ng Moraita. And our classes will always be disrupted by the rallies of alam mo yan,
yung usual mobilization.
Yes. Particularly those League of Filipino Students, and even prior to that, the UP student leaders, di ba? Yung sila Erickson Baculinaw, and etc. Who, by the way, is my kababayan. Yung talagang yung talagang magulong-magulo. So, palaging nadidisrupt ang classes namin noon. Kasi doon sila nagpaparada sa, sa Moraita.
Yes.
And then, all of a sudden, maririnig mo na lang, may nagpuputukan na, nag-aagisan na ng mga, yung Molotov bombs, yung mga
improvised nila.
Mga improvised nila. Oo. So, sabi ko, naging interested na rin ako sa politics noon. And, I researched also on what the government has been doing at that time, and what are the complaints or the cries of these rallies,
Yes,
no?
the clamor of the
Oh,
people.
the clamor. So, na ano ko noon, from that time, naging politically aware ako. And from that time, talagang bumilib ako kay the late President Ferdinand Marcos Sr. Nakita ko yung kaibahan ng kanyang mga programa.
At a very young age.
And talagang nakita ko noon yung vision. Yung vision niya about the agriculture, about infrastructure, and even arts and culture. Nakita ko noon eh. So, yung sinasabi ng mga nagrarally noon, baliwala sa akin eh. Kasi kabaliktaran yung nakikita ko eh. Kagandahan ng mga ginagawa ng the late President Marcos ang nakikita ko, including what Imelda Marcos has been doing also at the time.
For the country.
Maganda yung mga proyekto niya. Maganda yung mga programa niya.
So at that time, hindi sumagi sa iyo na sumama doon, ha? Hindi ka na-impluensyahan ng mga,
Hindi.
mga nagmamarcha sa harapan mo doon sa
Hindi.
Lerma area.
In fact, pagka nagre-recruit sila sa campus, dinidebate ko sila eh.
Okay.
Kasi ako noon, president ako ng Student Council.
Okay.
And meron silang sistema noon, yung mga LFS, na nag-aano sila, pinipenetrate nila lahat ng organizations and they try to influence the leaders. So yung iba nakukuha nila, no? Eh ako hindi, dinidebate ko sila.
Organizing style pala yun, ha?
Yeah, oo.
Okay.
Matindi ang kanilang recruitment system.
That was during the first quarter storm.
Oo, nung yung
Mga time na yun.
yung high school ako noon. Pero nung nadala rin nung college ako, ng early days ko sa college, doon na naging ang recruitment ng mga LFS.
Well, as a young boy, did you already imagine yourself pursuing a career in law? Or was becoming a lawyer something that developed later in life through experience and circumstances?
Well, actually, wala eh. Wala naman akong plano talaga
Hindi ka sumasabi
malayo
at the
eh.
time. Okay.
It so happened that my classmates in college, yung mga close friends ko nung college, after we graduated from Bachelor of Commerce, they decided to enroll in the College of Law.
Okay.
So pati ako na peer pressure.
Who were the people within your family or community or school who played a very significant role in forming your character, your discipline, and your worldview?
Father ko. Kasi yung father ko, very frank and candid and
Just like you, ha?
walang paligoy-ligoy, walang bola-bola, gano'n. Basta kung ano yung gusto niya sabihin, yun nasasabihin niya.
Somebody who calls a spade a spade.
Yes, so.
Sige. Now, at what point in your life did you realize that the legal profession was the path you wanted to pursue, and what motivated you to take the journey? Although, sabi mo mga kanina, peer pressure, pero at one way or another, sumagi na rin sa yan along the way. Na, ito na to.
Kasi at that time naman, kukunti pa ang lawyers noon eh. And they land a good job either in the government or in the private sector. So I was thinking of having a career as a lawyer in the private sector. So never ako nag-apply sa government. So when I graduated from the College of Law, naging director agad ako ng UST Hospital. And then after that, dumami yung mga companies na naging pinagtrabahuhan ko, may multinationals pa. And then nalinya talaga ako sa corporate practice.
Mas mula ng private institutions.
Private but corporate practice.
Yes,
I seldom appear in court. I only appear in court when my client or my company is involved and that I have to act as a witness or a lawyer. But in litigation, I have a very limited experience in litigation. Kaya dati, after ko umattend na isang hearing, ang nagbababad pa ako sa korte was to observe the proceedings of a hearing para matuto ako. Because I did not really engage into litigation.
To practice.
Yes, so ang classification ko noon actually is a transactional lawyer. rather than a litigation lawyer.
Well, given those experience, ano yung mga principles that really guided you as you prepare yourself for a career in law?
Oo. Yung yung pagiging honest ko and candid and whatever is the right way, yun yung aking ipupush. And I always advise my client, pagka mayroong isang situation, sinasabi ko sa kanila, mali ka dito. Or matatalo ka dito. Wala nang pagka may nagko-consult sa akin, sinasabi ko sa kanila, mali tayo dito. O ito, pwede nating i-push ito. Ito, hindi pwede. Ganyan. Iba kasi sa company you have to know what is good for you and what is bad for the company. Correct. Kaya mas gusto nila yung yung diretso.
Latag kung latag.
Hindi kasi hindi ko naman nilalahat Ang dami kasing lawyer na binubola yung kliyente. Trabaho, ugali ng karamihang lawyer. Sasabihin nila kung ano yung gustong marinig ng kliyente, kahit na mali o kahit mapapahamak. Gaya ni Topacio. Kita mo lahat ng kliyente niya nakakulong. Di ba? Pero maingay siya. Maingay sa media, maingay. Pero hanggang ingay lang. So, yung ingay niya, akala ng mga kliyente ay magaling. Pero lahat sila nakakulong.
Okay, sige. May mga public figures ba or national leaders or thinkers that you really admired growing up? And those individuals whose ideas and leadership style helped shape your perspective on governance and public service?
Well, my idol really is
The late Ferdinand
Marcos Sr.
Yes,
yung talagang napakagaling niya talaga, napakatalino.
Brilliant.
At yung vision niya, napakagaling. And then, of course, I also admire President BBM. Kasi siya very honest and very napaka-high ng integrity niya. And he's very sincere really. He's very sincere. And he really loves the country.
Okay.
Kita mo kahit yung mga dati niyang kaaway na hindi naman nakikinabang sa kanya, ganun na rin ang punto ngayon. Look at Coco Pimentel, di ba? Oo. Itong sila Kiko Pangilinan. They are now supporting BBM. And even the traditional yellow.
Si Lenny kaya, Ma'am Lenny?
Si Lenny, she is agreeing on some of the...
Binisita niya sa Bicol
And then, even prior to that, sinasabi na diba ni Lenny na she supports what BBM is doing insofar as the China issue is concerned. And then sabi nga niya, di ba, na 6 years ang nasayang dyan sa West Philippine Sea issue na yan. And I'm glad, sabi niya, that we are now fighting for our rights. So, she is supporting BBM on a lot of issues.
Okay. Now, your current role as the Presidential Advisor on Poverty Alleviation carries a very significant and national responsibility. Looking back, how did your personal experiences and professional journey prepare you for a mission as complex as addressing poverty in the Philippines?
Well, I have seen them. I have seen the poor. I have seen how they work. And because of my experience in a lot of companies, a lot of ventures, nakita ko doon kung paano ang buhay ng mga tao. From the poorest to at least to the middle class and also to the rich families. So nakita ko doon yung mga pwede natin magawa para maiangat natin ang buhay ng ating mga kababayan. And that is what President BBM is doing now. And in fact, I would proudly claim that the President is really reducing the poverty incidence now. Ang laki ng nagagawa niya. Kasi ano yan ang poverty incidence is not solved by giving ayuda only or
yes, I agree.
Or itong mga
Dole out.
hindi eh. But it also concerns education, health, and shelter, and of course, job or industry. Maganda ang resulta ng ating industry ngayon. And in fact, in my latest discussion with the DTI, tumaas ang ating exports from the time that BBM took over the leadership of the government. And just recently, after the Hyundai ship construction sa Subic, meron ding bagong na recruit si BBM, yung Samsung, which will put up a mineral processing plant in the Philippines. Napakaganda nun because they will be investing $51 billion to put up a mineral processing plant in the Philippines, wherein they will produce batteries that are used for electric vehicles and other components of gadgets, computers, cell phones.
In due time, di tayo mag-import ng batteries na yan.
It will create direct jobs of 3,500 direct jobs.
Saan po location yan?
Sa Calamba.
Calamba naman, okay. I think they have thousands and thousands of
Yes,
workers there.
Ang thousands of workers, yung directly employed.
Yes.
And of course, it will also help the downline industries and like suppliers. No?
Beyond this public persona and the political debates, what core values guide Larry Gadon as a public servant?
Well, siguro my sincere intention also to help the government and the country. Kasi this is my first time to work in the government. So it's so different when you are in the private sector. Because in the private sector, it's always profit oriented. Dito is results oriented and of course public service oriented. Magkaiba talaga, magkaiba.
Anyway, Secretary Gadon is known to many as a controversial and outspoken public figure. But the question many people continue to ask is this: why has Larry Gadon become such a controversial personality in the Philippine public life? Stay with us.
2025 was a meaningful year for Bingo Plus Foundation. As our purpose grew, it was time for a new chapter. Introducing DigiPlus Foundation.
Education is the bridge to opportunities. Through the Future Smart program, we empower learners and educators nationwide. At DigiPlus Foundation, we multiply learning for a better future.
Healthcare should come with no barriers. Kalusugan Plus delivers medical missions, and Embrace Plus mental health support, which empower every Filipino through compassionate and accessible healthcare. At DigiPlus Foundation, we multiply healing. One patient, one community at a time.
Every dream deserves a chance. In Wish Plus, we grant wishes, empowering individuals, families, and communities together with their partners. At DigiPlus Foundation, we multiply hope, dignity, and possibilities.
Disasters don't wait. Through the Bayanihan Plus program, we mobilize immediate response and recovery efforts. At DigiPlus Foundation, we multiply the spirit of Bayanihan across the nation.
DigiPlus Foundation is committed to delivering on our promise to bring help within everyone's reach. When support becomes accessible, impact doesn't just grow, it multiplies.
Madali pa mag-cash in sa Bingo Plus?
Sa Bingo Plus,
Official partner na namin ng Bayad Center. Easy!
license ba yun ng popcorn? sa Bingo Plus,
Kaya responsible gaming lagi.
ang fun!
Gaming?
Na may insurance?
Sa Bingo Plus. Sa PhilFirst, insured ang wallet mo ng 1 million pesos.
Safe nga! Talaga namang...
sa Bingo Plus. Partnered with Bayad Center, licensed by PAGCOR, protected by PhilFirst. sa Bingo Plus.
The best players succeed because they set boundaries. Every great athlete wins with control. Always have a game plan.
You're still watching The Game Changer, and for millions of Filipinos, poverty is not just a statistic. It is the daily reality that affects access to education, livelihood, healthcare, and opportunity. In this next part of our conversation, we'll look at the road that brought Secretary Larry Gadon to government service, the realities he sees on the ground, and the solutions he believes can make a meaningful difference in the lives of Filipinos. Secretary Gadon, let's talk about the mission you carry today. First, from your perspective as the Presidential Advisor on Poverty Alleviation, how serious is the poverty situation in the Philippines today, and what realities have you observed on the ground?
When the Marcos administration started, the poverty incidence rate was 18%. And after 2 years of the administration, we were able to bring it down to 15%. That was July of last year. About year 2024, 15%. Now, we are waiting for the final survey of the Philippine Statistics Authority, but we are estimating it at around 13%. So by the year 2028, our target of 9%, we will be able to hit the target. And what is more that can be considered as a success in this program of anti-poverty is the fact that we have created a lot of jobs. Our employment rate in 2025, in 2024 and 2025, average at 96.2%, which is the highest in 20 years. Kasi marami tayong na-create na jobs particularly in the micro, small, and medium enterprises. And although on the last quarter of 2025, it went down to 95% because of the reduction of government spending on infra. Because of the anti-flood flood control scams.
Yes,
so nabawasan yung infra spending by the government, and it resulted also to job loss. But
so walang mga proyekto
but at 95%, still it is the highest in 20 years. Marami talaga tayong na-create na jobs. And President Bongbong Marcos is focusing also on helping or supporting the micro, small, and medium enterprises because more than 95% of our workforce or labor employment comes from these micro, small, and medium enterprises.
I see.
Napakalaki ng employment sa kanila. And these are regular jobs.
Secretary, many experts say poverty is not just about income, but also about access to education, healthcare, and opportunity. In your view, what are the root causes of poverty in the country? Pinagmumula, pinag-uugatan talaga.
I could say that education is one of the root causes. Because there are lots of jobs local and abroad that cannot be filled up because those who need jobs are not really qualified. Diba? There is a study that in 5 years from now, itong mga, if you are a graduate of an ordinary regular course, mai-edge out ka rin ng mga, even those who are not college grad, but experts or masters of
using AI. But anyway, Secretary, in the country, which sectors or communities that you believe are most vulnerable to poverty? And bakit kaya?
Siyempre, yung mga nasa Class D and E sectors. Kasi nga, kulang sila sa education. Kasi gustuhin mo man silang bigyan ng trabaho, hindi pwede. Kasi hindi sila mag-qualify. Like, for example, yung sinasabi ko nga, yung mga nakatambay-tambay sa bahay nila. Alam nga naman bukas, i-appoint ko siya na cardiothoracic surgeon. Hindi pwede. Diba? O kaya may mga nando sa bingguhan. Alam nga namang kinabukasan sabihin, sige, maging auditor kayo ng Central Bank. It's simply because they did not acquire any skill or any education. At saka meron din ginawa kasi si President Bongbong Marcos para dun sa yung mga hindi nakagraduate ng college, pero nagtatrabaho na, yung tinatawag nating ETF, yung Expanded Tertiary Education Act, na kung saan ay kahit hindi sila actual na nag-enroll ng college o hindi nila natapos ang ibang units sila sa college, but if their job experience, work experience is already equivalent to the degree or to the subjects that were not taken up, they can go to any accredited educational institution and get an exam or evaluation. And then pagka pumasa sila, they will be issued a diploma, a college degree, even if they are not, they did not actually take up courses in college.
Now let's talk about your role naman in government and the strategies that you employ as a secretary. Well, in your current role, what exactly is the mandate of the Office of the President, of the Presidential Advisor for Poverty Alleviation?
Well, to help
and how does it work with other government agencies? Sabi mo coordination.
Si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos kasi, his advocacy is for the government to work as one. So, ang tinatawag namin dito ay yung
whole of government?
Whole of government approach. So, ngayon, nagtutulungan din naman kami ng iba-ibang mga agencies. And ang pinaproject ko ngayon is yung hindi pa ginagawa halimbawa ng DSWD, hindi ginagawa ng TESDA.
To avoid redundancy.
But I coordinate with them also. No?
Okay.
I cannot give them any suggestion or advice insofar as the academic aspect is concerned. But I also help the education sector by giving them ways how to save operational costs, so that the savings can be used for the primary purpose, which is education.
Yes.
Or like providing solarization in the campus, so that they can save a lot on their electricity cost. And then, magagamit nila yung savings sa ibang mga academic requirements. And I'm doing it now. And bagong program ko ito na hindi ginagawa ng iba.
That's nice.
And ang maganda nito, this is zero cost to the government.
Yes.
Walang capital outlay dito ang government. Walang utang din ang gobyerno. Oo. Pero ano yan, we can build as much as 1.5 megawatt of electricity per campus. But as of now, the current requirement of most of schools are only lesser than 1 megawatt. Siguro mga nasa 700 kilowatt pa lang ang ginagamit nila. That is already enough to power the school so that they can use the classrooms, lighting, aircon, computers.
Less cost to the government.
Yes, less cost to the government.
And more convenient.
Yes, more convenient. And not only that, this is also one way of complying with our international commitments on Paris Agreement, wherein the country is a signatory to the reduction of carbon emissions. So meron tayong yung tinatawag na Paris Agreement. And there is also the Kyoto Protocol, wherein we also commit to reduce our carbon emissions by the year 2030. And by 2030, at least our mixed use of fossil fuel and alternative energy is 35% at least.
That would
35 at least. 35 at least ang alternative energy.
Yes.
And because this matter has not been given much attention by the two previous administrations, do you know that up to now, our compliance is only around 5 to 6%.
That low?
Yes, that low. And it's already 2027. We have at least 3 years to work
to complete at least.
Yes,
or perhaps advance more.
Yes. And yun ang isa sa mga ginagawa ko ngayon, so that I can also help the government in achieving the commitments, the international commitments for our carbon emission reduction.
That's good.
And at the same time, I'm also helping the school and also the hospitals.
Yes.
Kasi yung hospitals, ganun din ang ginagawa ko. Bibigyan sila ng solarization at no cost to the government. And then they will save a lot. They will also earn from the excess electricity that they can upload to the grid. Kasi babayaran din sila ng grid doon eh. And whatever monetization of carbon credits, kahati din sila. So they are saving.
Magandang program.
And at the same time earning. And at the same time, they are helping the Philippines in meeting the requirements of carbon emissions, the international commitments.
And the energy requirements of the schools.
Yes.
And the health.
And ano na to, actual na to. There are schools na ginagamit na to.
Especially those last mile schools.
Yes, yun talaga target ko. So itong the last 2.5 years of the Marcos administration, I will push it more. Marami na kaming mga kausap ngayon. In fact, some LGUs are also asking for our assistance in creating this program for their localities. At isa pa pala maganda dyan, kasi this will also help the communities, empowering the communities, because the excess electricity that can be produced by the schools or the hospitals can be sold to the co-ops, the electric co-ops, the local electric co-ops.
Hanggang doon sa mga maliit na co-ops doon sa mga barangay.
So alam mo naman, industrialization requires energy.
Precisely.
Kung wala kang kuryente, wala kang factory. How will you create jobs? And how will you help agriculture kung wala kang mga cold storage, mga ganyan, kung wala kang kuryente. So, ano yan
it's all about energy.
I'm doing this on a micro approach, but the purpose is also macro in general din.
Exactly. All right. Sige, ito naman, Secretary. Well, that program is phenomenal. No? Ang ganda nun. Ang lawak ng abot. Malayo yung abot, literal.
Kasi ako, tsaka walang gastos gobyerno dito. Walang utang ang gobyerno.
That's true. And like I was trying to tell you, what really concerns me a lot when it comes to energy is alam ko kasi yung sitwasyon ng mga last mile schools, yung far-flung areas. And because of that program, the plight that they're experiencing will certainly be alleviated.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, on a personal level, Sec, what motivates you in taking on this responsibility of helping address poverty in the country?
Well, because I want to help the country, and I want to help our countrymen when it comes to alleviating poverty. And I want to help President Bongbong Marcos achieve his success as a president. Siyempre, nangampanya tayo sa kanya, pinaglaban natin siya. So I have to help him.
All right. Okay, when we return, we shift gears and get to know Larry Gadon in a different way. We'll put him in the hot seat for our lightning round, the Gadon Game. This is going to be very exciting. Stay with us. You're watching The Game Changer.
Hindi trapo, hindi bobo.
guys! Para sa mga bagong aspiring Lotto Millionaire, ito ang video na schedule ng Lotto.
Araw-araw, may tsansa kayong manalo dahil araw-araw ang swerteng hatid ng mga game ng PCSO.
From Monday to Sunday, 2D Lotto and 3D Lotto, 3 times a day magpapapremyo. That's every 2 p.m., 5 p.m., and 9 p.m.
At tuwing alas 9 ng gabi, back-to-back ang mga pampagood vibes na dala ng mga favorite digit at jackpot-bearing games.
Every Mondays and Wednesdays, mega saya ang dala ng 2D Lotto, 3D Lotto, 4D Lotto, Mega Lotto 645, and Grand Lotto 655.
Back-to-back-to-back naman ang multi-million excitement every Tuesday, hatid ng 2D Lotto, 3D Lotto, 6D Lotto, Lotto 642, Super Lotto 649, at Ultra Lotto 658.
Super exciting rin ang cash prizes na dala every Thursday ng 2D Lotto, 3D Lotto, 6D Lotto, Lotto 642, and Super Lotto 649.
Siguradong mag-e-enjoy kayo every Friday sa weekend treat ng 2D Lotto, 3D Lotto, 4D Lotto, Mega Lotto 645, and Ultra Lotto 658.
Talbog ang Sabado night gimmick dahil big time ang panalong dala ng 2D Lotto, 3D Lotto, 6D Lotto, Lotto 642, and Grand Lotto 655.
At pagdating naman ng Sunday, game na game pa rin ang mga Lotto Barkada sa papremyong dala ng 2D Lotto, 3D Lotto, Super Lotto 649, at Ultra Lotto 658.
Huwag palampasin ang pagkakataong maging Lotto Milyonaryo.
Gina, sa suking Lotto outlets and buy your tickets na!
At araw-araw, let's play Lotto!
Mga kaloto, alam nyo ba, may simple, fun, and exciting way para manalo ng cash prizes araw-araw dito sa PCSO? Yup, I'm talking about 2D Lotto. Sa 2D Lotto, may 3 daily draws from 2 p.m., 5 p.m., at 9 p.m. Kaya 3 chance din para manalo araw-araw. To play, ganito lang yan. Pumunta sa pinakamalapit na Lotto outlet at kumuha ng 2D Lotto play slip. Pumili ng 2 numbers from 1 to 31. Wala ka pang naisip na lucky numbers? Don't you worry! Lucky Pick is here. Sa Lucky Pick, ang Lotto terminal na mismo ang pipili ng numbers para sa'yo. Next, pumili ka ng amount per combination na nais laruin. Mula 10 pesos to 500 pesos yan. At kung tumama ka in exact order ng winning numbers, besh, panalo ka ng 4,000 pesos per 10 peso play. Gusto mo ng mas malaking chance manalo? Try the Rambolito. Kahit hindi in exact order ang winning numbers mo, panalo ka pa rin ng 2,000 pesos per 10 peso play pag napili ang numbers sa ticket mo. Busy person ka? No problem yan dito. Dahil you can play for 2 up to 6 consecutive draws. Just mark your desired number of draws sa advanced draw section ng play slip mo. Watch 2D Lotto Draws live sa IBC 13, DATV at sa PCSO social media accounts. So make sure nakabangka at baka numbers mo na ang winning combination. O diba? Quick, easy at nakaka-excite maglaro at manalo sa 2D Lotto. So ano pang iniintay mo? Bili na ng ticket sa Lotto outlet nearest you. And who knows, baka ikaw na ang next ka-Lotto winner. Araw-araw, let's play Lotto!
Ang larong patok na patok sa panlasa ng mga Pinoy, ang game na hitik sa saya at papremyo. Tara na, let's play 3D Lotto! Playing 3D Lotto is as easy as counting 1, 2, 3. Piliin at markahan ang tatlong numero mula 0 hanggang 9 sa inyong 3D Lotto playslip. Hindi makapili, go for Lucky Pick or LP para automatic ang Lotto terminal na ang pipili ng numbers mo. Play it your way! Standard play, markahan ang 3 numbers sa playslip. Kailangan mo lang makuha ang 3 numbers in exact order sa winning combination. Rambolito play, markahan ang Rambolito sa playslip. Pumili ng tatlong numerong nais ninyong laruin. May dalawang paraan para manalo sa Rambolito. Una, 3 different numbers. Mayroon itong mabubuong 6 number combinations. Ang panalo dito ay 1,500 pesos per 10 peso play. Pangalawa, 2 same digits and 1 different. Dito naman, 3 combinations ang mabubuo. 750 pesos per 10 peso play naman ang panalo. Don't forget to mark how many draws and how much you want to play for your combination. Magkano nga ba ang pwedeng mapanalunan dito sa 3D Lotto? Kung naglaro ka using the standard play, 4,500 pesos per 10 peso play ang premyo kapag nag-match ang 3 numbers mo sa winning combination in exact order. Exciting maglaro, di ba? Kaya naman, huwag nang magpahuli pa! Buy your 3D Lotto tickets sa Suking Lotto Outlet or sa Lottomatic. Catch our draws daily at 2 p.m., 5 p.m., and 9 p.m. over IBC 13, DATV, or our PCSO's official social media channels. So, what are you waiting for? Buy your 3D Lotto ticket na! Araw-araw, let's play Lotto!
Easy lang maglaro, easy pang manalo. Tara na't maglaro at manalo sa 2D Lotto Game. Step 1. Pumunta sa pinakamalapit na authorized Lotto outlet sa inyong area at kumuha ng 2D Lotto Play Slip. Step 2. Sa game panel, pumili ng tag-isang number from 1 to 31 sa bawat subset. Markahan ito gamit ang vertical line. Kung wala kayong mapiling numero, guhitan ng vertical line ang LP o Lucky Pick. Ang computer na ang bahalang pumili ng 2 random numbers mo. Gusto mo maglaro ng Rambolito? Markahan ng vertical line ng Rambolito. Sa draw panel, guhitan din kung ilang beses o ilang draw ang nais ninyong salihan. Guhitan din kung magkano ninyo gustong laruin ang inyong combination. 10 pesos per combination ng minimum taya sa 2D Lotto Game. Pagkatapos markahan, ibigay ang play slip sa Lotto Teller at bayaran ang halaga ng ticket. Kunin ang 2D Lotto tickets at ready na kayo maglaro. 4,000 pesos per 10 peso play ang premyo kapag nag-match ang 2 numbers nyo sa 2D Lotto winning combination in exact order. Kung nag-Rambolito system play, 2,000 pesos per 10 peso play ang pwedeng mapanalunan. Ingatan ang inyong ticket dahil yan ang passport ninyo to claim your prizes. Tandaan, no ticket, no prize. Abangan ng live 2D Lotto draw tuwing 2 p.m., 5 p.m., and 9 p.m. sa IBC 13, DATV at sa official PCSO live streaming channels. Araw-araw, let's play 2D Lotto!
Welcome back. You're still watching The Game Changer, and we're still here with Secretary Larry Gadon. Tonight, we talked about his journey, the experiences that shaped him, and his current role in addressing poverty in the Philippines. But before we conclude our conversation, we want to get to know Secretary Gadon in a slightly different way. Secretary Gadon, you're often described as a very outspoken and sometimes controversial public figure. How do you personally respond to critics, and who say your style of politics is too confrontational?
Well, I don't mind them. Konti lang naman yung mga yan. Mas marami pa rin yung fans ko. And the mere fact that my TV appearances or my vlogs are getting views of more than 1 million, ibig sabihin nun, mas sikat ako kaysa doon sa mga...
Much bigger in numbers in terms of...
Yes, oo. And not only that, I am less confrontational now because I have developed that style of campaigning before just to defend BBM. Kasi talaga ang dami tumitira dati, no? And our purpose then was to have him win. Ganun lang ang ano ko noon.
Nangyari na?
Inaaway ko lahat ng mga walang yan noon. Nanalo na. So, tahimik na ako. Nanalo na.
So it's a different style now?
Yes. Okay. More of a statesman now. Kakita mo yung mga ginagawa ko.
Very diplomatic, ha? Okay. Yeah. Okay, as I was saying, over the course of your career, you've been part of many political controversies, and national debates. Looking back, which particular issue or moment has left the deepest impression on you? Yung talagang tumatak talaga kay Secretary Larry Gadon.
Tingin ko yung yung pagiging anti-yellow ko Yung anti-yellow, yun yung tumatak talaga sa akin. Kasi For a very long time, the Marcoses were trampled upon, and nobody wants to defend them. But when I started appearing in national media and telling everybody that Marcos was the best president and that this is not true, mga ganyan, pinagtatanggol ko si Marcos. Ang nangyari, lumabas yung mga tao na talaga parang mga Marcos loyalist. And they're just awaiting for somebody siguro to lead. Because at that time, when you talk good about Marcos, you will be ostracized and you will be
isolated.
Yeah, you will be isolated. But I tried to do the other way, no? Ang nangyari, lumabas ngayon yung mga tao. Marami pala talagang mga Marcos loyalists and marami yung naniniwala kay Marcos. Kasi masyadong kinawawa si Presidente Marcos Sr. doon sa mga narratives nila.
Yeah, in the past. Okay.
Pero ngayon, na-realize ng mga tao na siya pala yung mahusay.
Let's move to this very important part of our conversation. This is the last but not necessarily the least.
Okay.
Okay. For this segment, we will call it Gadon, something like that, you know? God on, the Gadon Game. Well, in this round, you'll play the role of God, okay, so to speak. Here's how the game works. We will mention the names of personalities who have been connected with you in public discourse, whether through politics, debates, or past issues. Your task is simple. If there's one quality, trait, or characteristic that you would like to add to that person in order to improve them or help resolve the issues surrounding them, tell us what it would be and please explain why. Okay, let's begin the game. Secretary?
Yes.
All right, so the Gadon Game.
Okay.
Okay, number one, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.
Well, he is really sincere in his role as president of the country.
Okay.
Very sincere.
All right. Next, VP Sara Duterte.
Boba. Wala na akong nakitang pinaka-boba na tao when it comes to explaining things, her understanding of the political situation, yung mga nangyayari sa kanya, pinaka-boba sa lahat, pinaka-tanga. Sobrang tanga ni Sara. Sara Duterte, boba, tanga.
Number 3, Antonio Trillanes IV.
Well, I had the wrong impression of Senator Trillanes before. Pero now, I like him. And ganun nga eh. The enemy of my enemy is a friend. So I like Senator Trillanes now.
You love that. Okay. Number 4, Representative Laila de Lima.
Well, ganun din. Nagbago na rin ang pananaw ko sa kanya. Dati kasi, grabe din siyang siniraan eh. And although she is not a saint, but at least now, she is redeeming herself. And I also like her because of the enemy of my enemy is a friend.
Journalist Raisa Robles.
Pinakasinungaling na tao. I don't think she should be called journalist. Pinakasinungaling.
Okay, how about this one? Supreme Court Senior Associate Justice Marvic Leonen.
Anti-Marcos yan. All his decisions will be always anti-Marcos.
Okay, last question, Secretary Gadon. In your current role as a presidential advisor in poverty alleviation, how do you define being a game changer in the fight against poverty in the Philippines?
My role as a game changer, because I think ways and means of how to help the government, how to help President Bongbong Marcos, which are not being done by other departments. I don't copy and I don't duplicate what they are doing. Hindi kagaya ni, let's say, itong si Sara, Ang gusto pala niya, mabigay ng mga ayuda, ganyan. That is being done already by DSWD, di ba? Ako, iba ginagawa ko. Yung talagang, as I have said a while ago, this is a micro approach, but the result will be macro.
All right. Okay, thank you very much, Secretary.
Yeah, thank you rin, Oxo.
Thank you for your time and for joining me in this conversation. The Game Changer.
Thank you.
Addressing poverty requires more than programs and policies. It demands leadership, commitment, and the collective effort of government, communities, and every Filipino who believes that change is possible. Tonight, we heard the perspective of Secretary Larry Gadon, the Presidential Advisor on Poverty Alleviation, on the challenges that remain and the possibilities that lie ahead. Because in the end, the true measure of progress is not just economic growth, but whether that growth reaches those who need it most. Thank you for joining us in tonight's discussion. I am Ox Ballado, and this has been The Game Changer. Good evening. Thank you, sir.
Hindi trapo, hindi bobo, tunay na matalino, makatao at makapilipino. Attorney Larry Gadon, nagsasabi ng totoo.